So can you please introduce yourself and the organization you work for?
My name is Sandra Musoga. I work for Save the Children International, Kenya and Madagascar. I'm the head of advocacy and campaigns.
Oh, thank you. So you work in Kenya and Madagascar?
Yes, our country office, the scope is, it covers Kenya and Madagascar.
Oh, have you been to Madagascar before?
No, I haven't, but I plan to go soon.
Oh, so thank you. Thank you for that great introduction.
Yeah.
So because you work with Save the Children, I've seen you here at the African Children Climate Summit, and I've noticed that you're part of the Climate Summit or Climate Change conversation.
Yeah.
So why do you think it is important for children to be involved in this climate conversation?
Yeah. So climate change is one of the biggest issues impacting the world right now, and it's impacting the development of children. In fact, at Save the Children, we say that the climate crisis is a children's crisis because they do the least to contribute to it, but they'll be the most impacted by it. They'll have longer to live with the crisis. They'll have longer to live with the impacts of the crisis. And so we really position it as a children's issue. And it affects much more than people think because climate change affects how children go to school, it affects their health and how they develop, it affects the structures around them, like the family, the community. We've seen sometimes when floods or droughts happen, the children have to move away, and that breaks down the structure around them. It affects their mental health because for those who are affected, I don't think we think enough about how it has affected them mentally. So the impact of climate change is very huge for children. Yeah, so that's why we have a discussion about it today.
So that's good. So because I believe that you acknowledge and the advices that all the children have here, what they bring their voices. So what have you taken home? Like what have you caught that you're going to implement from the children's voices, advices, solutions as far as the children's concerned?
Thanks, that's a great question. So for one thing, the child's voice in climate change is very, very crucial. That's what we believe at Save the Children, is what we program for in climate change. And it's something we do very intentionally to put the child at the center and amplify their voice. We do this in different ways because we believe any decisions being taken about climate must be influenced also by children's voices.
Yeah.
There are many leaders who are deciding about climate change, whether at a global level, at a national level, at county level, community level. They should be informed by what children are also experiencing and talking about climate change. So we have had very great discussions, and for us, the lived experience of children is important, and so we really want to carry what they're saying from this particular Children's Summit to the main summits that are happening and other great platforms. I think that what children are really saying, number one, is that they want to be involved. They want to be heard because they're not feeling heard and they're not feeling involved. And they want that voice and the suggestions they're making to actually count. It's one thing to listen to them. It's another to carry that and put it in a policy, in a law, or to let it influence a decision. So I think one of the things that I've taken from here is that children feel very strongly about their participation. And in fact, one child has told us that we don't only want to be involved, I want to go there and address, the leaders. So there's also the aspect of being available for those platforms to speak for themselves and to influence the leaders. This afternoon we're going to hear more specifically about what children are saying about health, about food, about education, about protection with regard to climate change. And all that will be captured. All that will be captured and put in an outcome document, which will be carried to the main Africa Children's Summit, which is happening in Addis in September. So ours is to ensure that whatever is discussed here and as a call to action by children has to be factored in and carried to the main summit. We'll also be be supporting some children to actually attend the summit.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so...
Can you support me?
We can have the conversation after this. we'll be supporting a few children to actually go so that they're actually on the table. They're actually meeting the leaders and they're saying, here is what we said from Nairobi at the Africa Children's Summit in Milele in South Sea. And then for the accountability back, let the leaders also be able to say, what will they do? Even us as NGOs, because we're working with children, we're working for children, what are we doing? So it's also about the accountability that we want to help children to have that feedback for themselves from there. Yeah.